Personally, a lot of dietary changes come with monetary issues. My family's definitely lower class, so
Sure.
we can't always afford to buy these alternatives or make meals sometimes because time is money.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm just going around asking people a few questions about climate change, why they're here today. Do you have a moment?
Yeah.
Right on, very cool, thanks. So why are you guys here today, supporting the climate strike?
We're here as a group to kind of show, and as many people said, that as a community, we're not going to just sit down and watch our planet and our home and our lives be destroyed.
Nice.
And, you know, it really does affect a lot of the people here first. A lot of people here are lower middle class, that type of, definitely at a disadvantage. I know some people who came here who are homeless, and it's definitely, you can't pack up and move away when your home becomes uninhabitable. And that comes from just like solely the state of California and then the rest of the U.S. and then the world. So I'm not going to sit idly by. I'm going to at least make an effort.
Excellent, excellent. So, go ahead.
I think we're here because we have to be, and we're not in denial. A lot of people kind of, gave up and said, well, there's no point, like the last strike did nothing, the last events did nothing, but we have to be persistent to, make change happen. And
totally.
That's what I want to be.
Excellent. Those are great answers. So is there anything that you think we can do as individuals on a daily basis to change our lifestyles, to stop or address climate change at all?
Well, I personally, I've been making my own beeswax wraps. And,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and I've been limiting any single-use plastic, and I'm vegetarian for most of my life.
Vegetarian, right on. So you're aware that food and animal agriculture is a big part of climate change. Right on. That's great. That's great that you're aware of that. So you just cut out meat then? Okay, what do you think would keep you from cutting out dairy and eggs as well?
Well, mostly protein.
Alrighty, please make your way around each board. There are 6 of them.
There are alternative ways.
Right. Like we know all plants actually have complete proteins in them, so we don't have to, take from a chicken. Yeah, totally, right on. So what about you guys? Do you guys think that you'd be able to change your dietary practices to reflect fighting climate change?
My mom's actually a nutritionist here at Chico State, so we're really active in that sort of, movement. We don't have any red meats in the house, and if we do consume something, usually it's an occasional chicken or turkey. But I don't drink milk anymore. Maybe because I care about the environment, but I don't like it. I've definitely changed my diet.
That's great.
I've invested in like clean canteens, reusable Tupperwares, stuff like that.
Yeah, so important.
Personally, a lot of dietary changes come with monetary issues. My family's definitely lower class, so we can't always afford to buy these alternatives or make meals sometimes because time is money. So there's a lot of stuff like that, but just trying to grow your own food. In Redding, my mother has a giant garden in her backyard, and so I'm planning on starting mine here in Chico, and definitely trying to cut down personally just lifestyle, not exactly dietary, but on how much paper waste, plastic waste, how much electricity you use even, and while
we want to hear from y'all what you'd like to see.
It may feel small because there's all those these big corporations pumping all this pollution and such, like that little bit has to help somehow.
Yeah, all we can do is take individual responsibility for our own lives, and that starts to grow exponentially out into the bigger societal picture. Yeah, we can't of course go around forcing society to all of a sudden become vegan overnight or something like that, but we as individuals can spread the word and start making the change. Well, that's great. So are you aware that the most impoverished people on the planet actually eat plants because they're cheaper?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's also a matter of like location and the fact that I don't buy my own food. So it's definitely, it's a bunch of different factors coming together. You can't exactly throw every person into the same situation because everything's different. So
yeah, totally. So what are some of the things that you could do to make small changes in your life toward a more vegan lifestyle? So say, for example, would you be open to cutting out meat and then replacing it with beans or something like that?
I already don't eat red meat. and that's just kind of a personal choice, not like a household thing. But yeah, definitely, I would work towards it. We do need to make vegan options more accessible. It goes by location. Like I know if you go certain places where there's a more vegan population, vegan foods and vegan alternatives are definitely more available and cheaper, but there's certain other places where I live and I spend a lot of my time, not always, you know, where I can afford to shop, not always, where I can afford to travel to, not always. So definitely if vegan options are made more available.
Well, Carl's Jr. has the Beyond Meat burger now. Burger King has the Impossible Burger. But as far as convenience and when you're traveling and the difficulties of location.
And I think I've noticed, and I'm gonna, like, everyone's gonna hate this word, it has become a fad, and that's actually good. It promotes this idea of, okay, well, if a lot of people want to do it, make it more accessible, make it more of a thing, and as long as we don't let this changed healthy eating die out, we can, you know, definitely revolutionize.
Veganism is actually the fastest growing social justice movement of the past 3 decades ever. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty inspiring to see that this is not just some temporary fleeting, you know, trend in a society or globally. We're seeing an exponential increase to where everyone, especially in first world countries, are starting to wake up and realize that we as consumers have power. It's really empowering to know that we can control and address the leading causes of the world's major problems: species extinction, ocean dead zones, deforestation, desertification, all that stuff. Well, cool, right on. Thanks for chatting with me, guys. Would you be interested in taking a card and some information?
Sure.
Excellent. So I would give Vegan 22 a try right there. It's free online. It will give you a mentor that guides you through how to transition from the foods you're eating now, pasta, pizza, ice cream, into the more sustainable, you know, and even healthier options. Would you be interested in taking a card? No? You've got your nutritionist mom. She has the info for you. Right on. Okay, cool. Thanks, Chef, for chatting, guys. Have fun today.